So let's
Yeah.
continue to go in that direction.
Oh, brilliant, wonderful. Now, next question is the structure of the silos or the ontologies or the categorization, whatever you would call it. How do you go about that? Do you plan all that meticulously in advance and say, this is the content plan for the next year, and this is how it's all going to fit together?
Exactly. We actually have a deliverable called the content plan that we do that lays all that stuff out. We also have an information plan that lays out, like, let's say we're talking about a new website. We lay out the taxonomy, we lay out the tagging structure, internal linking structures, all of that, so the site can be built in a way that's going to be conducive to search. And, that's another aspect of this that I didn't mention when I talk about content engineering, which is the IA components. Of like, how does all this stuff tie together? What does the navigation look like? How do we reinforce these concepts within the site, in addition to whatever's going on with the external linking structures and so on? So yeah, all of that is very much baked in and thought through. And it tends to be difficult for an existing site because you have to make them make a very big shift in this direction. But some clients are very open to it. We've had clients that have collapsed their navigations pretty significantly, and it's yielded better performance. So yeah, all of that is stuff that we're thinking through, and it's all going to be keyword driven. And our keyword research is very driven around, going back to the personas. Like, we're mapping keywords to the personas that are most likely to search for them. And so you're not really talking about Googlebot in that case, because obviously Googlebot is where you search, or Google is where you search. But we're mapping keywords that way so that it can inform the content strategy. And also, to some degree, that may inform how we think about entities as well. Because if we know that there's an entity that's related to a given persona more so, then we're going to say, okay, well, maybe we make one piece of content speaking specifically to this persona, leveraging these entities, and another piece of content that goes for the other personas and what have you, so that we can make sure that there's direct alignment between the searcher and the content that they're looking for. And I think that that's a bit of a departure for a lot of people, because